Stadium, or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Viking 18, 17, 18, find it, Warriors 17. Let's go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set. 60, 70 Lions.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19, lock, trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Flying right side by McMillan. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Dragon 60, 19 tight, 19, 69, 79 Bronco, 65 Cat, 65.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
79, Cowboy 80.
Daniels throwing on third. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
17-yard line. 68, ready. Bronco 80. Let's go.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Let's do it quickly here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, smash.
At the 20-yard line.
19, Lion.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete, it's Trevor Etienne. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The rookie rookie from Michigan. There that time.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Liking 18. Check, 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 check. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throw here, third down. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now, go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play action, Chuck. And this one is launched downfield. He drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. He had a Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Now he's past the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down, Cowboys.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, here's Shuck. Pass it down close. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60, 18, Mustang 19.
Throwing now, Daniels. Cut out left. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Panther 11. Let's go. 19, 18, 79 Brock, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18. Set, hey.
Daniels. Pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's trapped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They start out with a 3rd and 9.
70 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, smash. $19 Lions. Ready, right?
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
19 Tiger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
19 Tiger, 70 Lions.
They'll run now on 2nd down. 3 inside the 30. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run with crossing that 1st down marker.
Another carry for him. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there. They're going for it on 4. They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the 1st down. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumping, and they just did.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Chuck now from the gun. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Nabbed by Warren. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This will be a 44-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. All the left side. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Completed over the middle. And in a brilliant clear off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Street.
Firing quickly out of line. Daniels. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
Again, Daniels to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 70 Lions.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Coconut, go.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Going after up and good for Boswell. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Lone back gets the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shuck working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Panthers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Dragons, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's go. Not 60 Eagles, 6-3, 3. Ready?
To the air again, Daniels. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Man in motion, headed right. Shuck now on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. Gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Back to throw, Shuck. Finds his man near the sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
They bring Higgins in motion left. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Finds him on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go now. 79.
One final shot before the half. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead on the last play of the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 4. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Tries the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Chuck now from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And now it's second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle in your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the play.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time, and it leads to a touchdown.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
There you go, Sky Warriors, Dragon 6, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19, target, left side 19.
Throwing now, Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Buffalo, cut 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 79, bro. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hey, smash. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. Called in left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, come on. 18, Roderick. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Brought in right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Go! 7 Pirates, 7 Hawks, 7 Warriors, 70.
Daniels is going to throw again. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
One's wrong up here for Daniels. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Short of the goal line.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd.
He Etienne. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Shuck. Throw left side, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shuck working from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Now Chuck on 3rd and long. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offensive line fast.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for this. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
let's go. Ready.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Ready, set, 19 line, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Cowboys, ready. Cowboys. Next, Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19, wrap up, Panther 11. 11. Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Mustang, Cougar 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60. Stephanie. Viking 18. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Goes to the hurry up here. Third down, here's Shuck. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10, here's Shuck. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Higgins, the man in motion right. Shuck now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Motion main sent left. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Shuck now from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting them in practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one nabbed by Warren. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it with all the pressure that drives right on. It turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
From the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Bronco, here we go. Hawk 70.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Come on, go street. 60 Bison.
They're going to pass it here. Here comes the screen for ETN. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Enough to win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
18, Cowboy 80. Street, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll look to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And it gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here he is to throw. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Throwing now. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That was to push this to a field goal game, Brock, but still, they have the lead with very little time left on the clock.
And now, Kate, you just need to prevent some type of Music City miracle play on this kickoff. Squib it. Boot it. Put it through the uprights.
Bro, how does that nigga miss that throw? Ain't no fucking way.
Don't set them up for any type of miracle.
Starting at the 10. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Ready.
Daniels on first down. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.